That was Hillsong with Can't Stop Talking here on your radio station, AM 930, The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk. Well, listen to what Paul says to the Colossian church in 3:23 of Colossians. He says, "Work as if you were doing it for the Lord and not for people." So if you're asking your question or asking a question today, what about my work ethic? What should I be doing, especially in my vocation, in whatever job you happen to have at the time? Well, he says, work as if you're doing it for the Lord and not for people. You see, whenever we do anything, we should do it with every fiber of our being to the best of our ability, because the simple fact is we're not doing it for people. We're doing it for the Lord. It is our testimony in our workplace today. And if we're, sloughing off or, taking it easier, hanging around the water cooler, getting all the latest gossip, then you know what? We're not being a good testimony to the Lord. We should do everything as unto the Lord, as if the Lord Himself was working along with us. Because the reality of the situation, we are the testimony that God uses in our workplace. And so, one of the things that we should be cognizantly aware of is, of course, our work ethic and also our responsibility to be the best employee, or if we happen to be an employer, to be the best employer that we can possibly be. Because actually, that also brings the blessing of God, not just in our lives, but also as well in our workplace. Let me give you an example. Daniel, when he was working in the Persian Empire, when his critics went to find something on him, they couldn't find anything on his work ethic, because he was looking at everything that he was doing as a testimony for God. And so where did they go? They had to do it on his prayer life. That's right. So it's a very simple situation for us. Paul says this. He says, work as if you're doing it for the Lord, because you are doing it for the Lord. You're not doing it for people. You are His ambassador or representative wherever you are. If you're in the grocery store today, don't be impatient. Don't be, looking to get the whatever it is that you want to get. Be an example of patience and also responsibility. When you're walking down the street, be an ambassador for the Lord. When you are at home with your own family, do the same situation. I think you're catching the drift of what I'm talking about today. Everywhere you go, you are an ambassador and representative for Jesus Christ. Make sure that you have a good attitude, and also, whatever you do, work for the Lord, not for people. A little thought for you today. Now we have for you right now Billy Funk with "Oh Most High" here on your radio station, AM 930 The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk.